Hey everybody, thought I'd be back to do my second review of a supplement. For today, it'll be Apollon Nutrition's Assassin or their sister brand, Anarchy Labs. So this is considered one of the premier stim junkie type of pre-workouts. So first and foremost, if you're brand new to working out, no, I would not recommend this, and I wouldn't even recommend this if you're a hardcore gym junkie, but you're not somebody that's used to stimulants such as the ones that I essentially in this. First and foremost, let's go through how many servings you're getting. So the good part about this is it's a 40-20, but it's such a strong pre-workout that there aren't too many people that will really be doing the 20 serving. So for most, I would say if you are a stim junkie, you will be getting away with getting around 30 servings, so 0.75 of the scoop. Let's go through the nutrition label first. So up here we've got L-citrulline, which is the purest form. So essentially that's 4 grams of it, which is enough to give you some type of pump, some type of endurance feeling and blood flow. Now, just to note, this is not really a pump formula. This is more of an intense mood, elevation, focus type of pre-workout. The second ingredients on the panel list is beta. It's got 3.5 grams, which is a little bit above the clinical dosage. Gives you the tingles, that warm feeling. Also does help with endurance if it's used for a long amount of time. Third ingredients of the list is L-tyrosine. Now, L-tyrosine is yet another ingredient which kind of helps with some mental stimulation, focus, and so on. You've got agmatine, which just helps with overall athletic performance. You've got lion's mane at a hefty 1 gram, which is, to me, probably one of my favorite pre-workout or just in general ingredients that I have in any of my supplements. I just feel it helps a lot with focus, with mental clarity, and even little things such as fatigue. I noticed that I've been using, I would say, Lion's Mane products for about a year now, and that my in general fatigue has gone down. Now, that could be other things, but I feel like that may have helped from Lion's Mane. Then you've got DMAE, 750 milligrams. It's a nootropic that helps with brain function. Do I feel it often in pre-workouts? Maybe, maybe not. Hard for me to really tell. You've got your classic 500 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. See, this is where it's, you can just tell it's a stim junkie because it's 500 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, and that's not even the only caffeine source. So yeah, I mean, we're getting into tricky territory right here when you've got that much. Next, you've got B-phenethylamine, PEA, energy, euphoria. Love that ingredient. It's very noticeable in here. Then for me to not butcher it, I'm just going to go over Rhizogenesis. That's the next ingredient, even though it's differently written on here. Rhizogenesis is just one of my all-time favorite ingredients because here in Australia, it tends to be the one you'd get. You won't really get DMHA or DMAA as they're not allowed. They're banned substances. Whereas Rhizogenesis is kind of in that lenient ground where it's allowed, but not as often. Wonderful for focus, mood elevation. When you get a good source of this, you can really, really feel the difference in a pre-workout. Next, you've got grapeseed extract. That's just going to help you with blood flow. Nothing too crazy with that ingredient. You got teacrine, which is another source of caffeine. I actually love that. Two of the ingredients here coming up, it's teacrine and decaffeine malate. They feel slower releasing. They feel a little bit less aggressive than just if they packed it with, let's just say, another 100 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. Next, you got isopro. This one's a tricky one. Isopropyl Jesus, hope I never have to say that one again. I had it in a few different pre-workouts that I've used. You really do feel it, I will admit. Fat loss, you feel heated up in your body when you use it. That's the one thing I notice. It might be with the combination of hordenine as well, which is the next ingredient. Once again, it's a fat loss. You'll see it in most of the top tier fat loss aids. You got bioperine, which is just, I mean, it's helping you shovel in all the different ingredients that you've got here. It doesn't really have any performance enhancing benefit. It just helps you put all those ingredients in the right spots. And then you've got Rowolskin, which is alpha-yahimbine at 2.5 grams at a full serving. It's quite a lot. It's almost at that uncomfortable level. For me, if anything, I would say it is at an uncomfortable level. All right, so now that you got this ridiculously jam-packed 16.8 gram freaking scoop of a pre-workout, let's get down to how I felt using it. So first and foremost, I use it in many different ways. So this is one that I can review because I've used about, I would say, 2/5 of the tub, so almost halfway. It is some powerful shit. It is fucking powerful. It really is. At half a scoop, it's a great pre-workout. Not that I use it typically at half a scoop, but I mean, if you give this at half a scoop to most people that are used to using, EHP Labs or C4, any of them, I mean, they'll feel wired on this. It's strong, it's powerful, gets the job done. It's not as powerful as it could be, which leads us on to how it feels like at 0.75 now. 0.75 scoop, perfect for me. I took it just before, a couple of hours ago, did a chest and back session. I mean, it's damn near spot on. And on top of it being just a great pre-workout, I mean, you get 30 servings of this at 0.75, which is very rare in today's supplement industry because everything tends to be 40-20, or even sometimes you'll get 45-30-15 for the ones that want you to do a lot more of the scoops. So how did I feel on 0.75? Phenomenal. I feel the pumps, they're not the main thing here. I feel like when it comes to pumps, if you do your workout correctly, if you know how to hit the muscle, if you concentrate hard, and especially if you're doing classic bodybuilding type of prioritization for your workouts, you will feel the pumps, you'll feel the blood flow, you'll feel good. You're not going to feel worse. So that's fantastic. The beta at 0.75, and this is a weird one for me. I find personally that when beta is below 3 grams, I get more tingles than when it's higher. Don't know why. Maybe I'm an outlier. But at 0.75, the tingles are very nice. The only interesting part is, this is probably the only pre-workout I've ever taken where I got the beta tingles later on in my workout. Usually with so many of the pre-workouts that I've taken, whether it's Dark Energy, Pre-Phase, ABE, you name it, literally all of them that I've had, the beta comes in first. It's the caffeine and beta that really kind of push the workout. All right, let's talk about the caffeine and that energy. I mean, boy, you get smacked with energy in this, like really, really smacked in the face. And it's probably the quickest hitting pre-workout I've ever taken. This is one of the only pre-workouts that you can take as you get to the gym, start working out, and it's okay. You wouldn't do it with Dark Energy. You wouldn't do it with Pre-Phase or Crack. It takes too long to kick in. With this one, you can. Today, I took it, literally sculled it. Tastes like shit, by the way. Got the pineapple mango flavor. It's fucking rancid. It is not good. Don't care though. I mean, even the owner didn't care. I mean, he told you, it's like, with the ingredients you've got in here, you've got lion's mane. It's not a good tasting ingredient. It's hard to cover up. It's fine. Look, put a bit of diet white, put a bit of whatever you want with it, and it'll go down. It's not awful if you do that. I took it just as I got out of the car, sculled that, and straight away it hit me. I'm talking a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and that caffeine hits me. You start feeling a little bit focused. You start feeling like, man, I want to start this workout. So that part's fantastic. The long-lasting energy is there as well. I mean, it's pretty hard hitting. You can be 2 hours into your workout. Today was a shorter one. I was just time restrained with a lot of things that I had to do. So it was only an hour and 20 minutes, but I've had this before for an hour and 45-minute workout, which was then followed up with 60 minutes of cardio, and I still felt it. It's long-lasting, it's consistent, and it's a little bit angry energy. Like, the mood elevation is there, but it's almost like you want to battle the weights. You look at that dumbbell and that barbell and you just want to kill it, and which is a good thing. You need that every now and then. Let's talk about the focus, because I feel like comparing the last assassin comparatively to the current one, this one to me is far more of a nootropic feeling. I mean, you've got so much shit in here that will help you for that focus, mood elevation, laser beam wanting to get shit done feeling. You've got lion's mane, you've got DMA, you've got PEA, you've got rigerences, you've got so many things. The list is almost too long for me to actually go through. That's how long it is. It's phenomenal for that. This isn't the type of pre-workout which you'd want to use all the time. This is the type of pre-workout which you pull out on some special occasions. Maybe you're a bit tired, you're not motivated for that day, but you know you've got some goals to smash, so you do it, you take it, and it is fucking fantastic on that. Let's talk about that tricky part, which is the full scoop. Okay, so at full scoops, I mean, you're getting, the tricky part here for me is that you're getting 2.5 milligrams of alpha yo. I personally am not the biggest fan of that. That's just me. I've had a friend of mine take it who 2.5 loved it. I struggle a bit with 2.5. That's why 0.75 of a scoop, it's that money spot. The sweats are deep. Once the alpha yo kicks in at a full scoop, those sweats are deep. The energy is, you're buzzing. You feel like you just sculled back 17 bangs and you want to go fucking conquer the world. That's essentially how you feel. Look, it's phenomenal at one scoop. I just can't handle it often on one scoop. On certain days I can. I notice if I up my calories, I can. If I do it when I'm doing any type of leaning phase, man, it's gonna shit on me. That means that I would score this pre-workout as an overall, if we're doing out of 5, man, I'd probably score this a 5 out of 5. It's up there. There is no perfect pre-workout, right? So this isn't, I'm not going to say it's a 5 out of 5 for pumps. It's not. I've had better pumps. I've had better pumps from crack. I've had better pumps from pre-workouts that are specifically designed for that. But it does enough for pumps. I'm not going to say it's the greatest focus pre-workout because I've had Excelsior and Preface KO. But it's phenomenal for focus. When it comes to aggression, getting shit done, walking into the gym and feeling like you're fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're about to win your 7th Mr. Olympia, it's about as good as it'll ever get. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. So let's go through the end results. Fantastic pre-workout at 0.5. It's not a daily driver because it's got some ingredients in there you probably wouldn't want to overuse. But for a person that's used a lot of stims before, at 0.5, you could almost use it as a daily driver. It's that good. 0.75, to me, it's a stim junkie, pure experience, beautiful, smooth. I mean, I want to take it right now and go back into the gym. That's how good it is. At one scoop, if you're one of the baddest motherfuckers out there and you can just handle that shit, go ahead. I know one guy that I love watching his reviews is Garage Gym Homie. He loves it at one scoop. That dude's also 230 pounds of pure muscle. So go figure. Overall, it's a fantastic pre-workout and you will not be unimpressed with this. So would I recommend it? Absolutely.